Hey you guys, I am back here with my warm wax review, my scents of days gone by. As always, you can always check the description block, you know, for timestamps of when I'm talking about everything, so you don't have to watch the whole freaking video, because I know that that's really annoying to a lot of people, and I totally get that. I am super awake and excited this morning because I woke up with a headache, and I took 2 Excedrin, which have caffeine in them, and I normally don't do a whole lot of caffeine except for tea, and if I do drink a cup of tea, it's normally like 1 cup throughout the whole day. You know, so I'm not like one of those coffee in the morning people. So when I get caffeine in the morning, I'm really feeling it. So I am on it today. I'm on it. So I for those of you that find me annoying or borderline annoying, you may want to click out because I'm just like crazy today. Yeah, Saturday. I gotta clean. Okay. Woo! Okay, so this is what I've melted over the past 2 weeks. You know, I've had my mother in town. Most of the stuff here has been bedroom stuff because I melted full tilt in my bedroom, you know, because that wasn't going to bother her. She doesn't tend to like a lot of the things I like, so I couldn't melt some of my favorite types of things like zucchini bread and things like that, you know, while she was here, but that's okay. It's all good, right? I also had to, I have an Excel spreadsheet where I keep all of the stuff that I melt. I'm actually up to like 430 some rows on my spreadsheet. So far I've documented 430 individual scents from from vendors that I've melted over the course, you know, since last fall. So hey, it's kind of cool. So, you know, over the past couple weeks, every couple days I've been entering stuff in the spreadsheet because I knew at the end of 2 weeks, I would not really remember what the heck was going on. So I did do that. Yeah, so I have my notes over here, so hopefully I can remember, you know, what was going on. Okay, so getting into it here, I'm starting off with BeauxSavonsFrais, who I know that is closed, but the wax formula and the scent, just, you know, scents were sold to Mimi's Tarts. This is White Peach and Soak Blossoms. I think this is a fragrance I've seen other vendors carry. I think Rainbow Melts carries it. This one is a really freaking gorgeous, beautiful floral spa pretty scent. It's really nice. Perfect for the bedroom. I have this one listed. The throw was about a medium. So yeah, that's just freaking amazing. It's just like a powdery fresh floral. I wish the throw was a little bit better from this. BeauxSavonsFrais historically has thrown for me better, but from this one I could only get about a medium out of this. Once in the 20 watt, once in the 24 watt, but you know, that's okay. I'm okay with a medium throw in the bedroom because it gives it like an ambiance and it's really beautiful, but it's not overpowering. You know, it's not like you walk in and you're suffocated, but it just kind of gives it like a vibe. That one was really good. This next one here is Candles by Victoria. This is, come on camera, work with me here. I gotta give my camera some caffeine. This is Champagne Pomegranate, which is a mix of fizzy pop and pomegranate. Now, yes, historically, Candles by Victoria, like you know the story, you throw in the whole scent shot in the 24 watt hot plate, it doesn't melt all the way. You know, normally you have to cut it in half before. You guys have told me this a million times, like, hey, cut the scent shot in half, don't melt the whole thing. That's the best way to get it to melt. And I am just stubborn like a jackass because I keep throwing the whole thing in there. I don't know why. I throw the whole thing in, I get mad when it doesn't melt all the way. I don't know why I don't just cut it in half to begin with, and then I go over there with a toothpick and I like fish out like the hardened wax along the edges to get the wax pool to be bigger, because you know the wax pool is only like that big, you know, with hardened wax. So yes, I know. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I don't cut it in half. I think I always feel the need to like go through my wax a lot, like go through a lot of my wax. So that's why I tend to not cut it in half. Anyways, that is beside the point. The throw on this one was really good. This was an excellent thrower once I got, you know, once the wax pool was all the way across and the hardened wax was gone. This is absolutely beautiful. And that is a fizzy pop scent with pomegranate. You can get the tartness of the pomegranate. You can get like, I think, a lemon lime sort of scent from the fizzy pop. So when you first see this, you think champagne pomegranate, but it's actually really fizzy pop pomegranate, you know, but it's absolutely amazing. I would absolutely repurchase that one again. Okay, the next one I finished here was an 8-ounce bag in Honeysuckle from Candles from the Keeping Room. I've been melting this one on and off for ever since I got this one, and this was probably one that I got end of last year. Yeah, in November. So I love this one. I really love Honeysuckle. And for some reason, to me, this smells like a honeysuckle flower and not like a honeysuckle perfume, which is weird for me to say that because it's not like I know what a honeysuckle flower smells like. So I really have no business even saying that. But for some reason, this just smells really authentic to me. I really love this. Now the throw from this one in the 20 watt, the Glade and the 24 watt hot plate was like hit and miss. Now when I say hit and miss, I mean, it was just the throw was different. It was always, I could always smell it. It was always there. I always enjoyed it. Sometimes I would get a kick-ass throw. Sometimes I would just get like a medium throw. So I don't know why it was so varied. I mean, some days it was kicking me in the balls, and then some days it just kind of gave the room that ambiance, that I like too. So I don't really know what it is. I mean, there were 8, tarts in here, so I melted this 8 times, 1 tart at a time. Which really goes to show you when anyone does these warm reviews, sometimes it just varies depending on your air circulation, how you're feeling that day, how the pollen count is, whatever. Because you would think between 8 times of melting this, I would have found some kind of, pattern or something. But it was a little bit all over. But I still enjoyed it. I would absolutely repurchase that again. It was really good. Okay, this one here in Closet Full of Wax. This was this really cute chunk. And this was strawberry daiquiri, cantaloupe, pineapple slices, fresh squeezed oranges. It smelled really amazing on cold. I threw this in the 18 watt hot plate yesterday. I really didn't get a whole lot out of this one. I would categorize this one as probably a low throw, even maybe a low to medium, but probably more of a low. I don't know if, like I said, it could have been a one-off thing where my nose was just being really strange, but I just really couldn't smell it. I went upstairs into the bedroom, came out, went downstairs to the kitchen, came back. This was in my entryway, right? And tried to see, could I smell it as I was moving around? I really couldn't, but it's a really, man, it smells really friggin' delicious. Absolutely friggin' delicious, though, on cold. So I would still be willing to give that scent blend another try because, like I said, it's a one-off thing. You never know if the wattage, the warmer maybe wasn't ideal or my nose was off that day. Who knows? Okay, the next one here is from Glitterati Candle Company, and I got this one in a swap that I had done with someone. I never tried Glitterati, so she really she was awesome and threw in some chunks here. This was the pink watermelon cream cake. This one I chunked up into 2, and I really like the wax. It's like that really soft, sticky kind of wax, that I got from before from like a BeauxSavonsFrais. I really like it. So I chunked this one up into 2. This one in my 24 watt didn't do super well. It was like a low to a medium throw. It smelled really good when I was within maybe like a 5 to 6 foot radius of the warmer. It really smelled awesome, but I just couldn't smell it like in my, when I was sitting on the couch, from the warmer. Both times that I melted it. Now, since it's a softer wax, it's possible that this one does better in the lower wattage warmer, and I might have been kind of, the 24 watt might have been a little bit too much for it, but it was a really amazing smell. I really absolutely love this. Let me smell it right now. Yeah, that smells like cream cake instead of cake. I don't know. It smells really awesome and a little different than a lot of the other ones that I've melted before that are cake scents. I really love it. And I absolutely would still want to melt Glitterati. I have a couple more chunks she sent me, and I just joined their Facebook group page, and I'm kind of checking it out to see how things go there. But I probably would melt that next time in a lower wattage warmer. This one by Kay's Kreations. This was just 1 flower tart and Happy Go Lucky. This is like fruity candy awesomeness. It's their Blue Rainbow Noel, I think with lavender in it. I was reading the scent description this morning. It smells really good. It's absolutely beautiful. I put this one in the 18 watt. I have the throw on this one as TBD. I want to remelt it because sometimes if I throw something in the 18 watt on my entryway and I'm just hanging out mostly in the living room, I'm not there enough to assess it. So I don't think I gave this one a fair assessment. I couldn't smell it a whole heck of a lot. I think like the one time I went to the entryway, but like I said, it was a single flower tart. I tend to throw in more wax than a single one, so I would want to get this again to reassess because it's a really nice scent. And yeah, it's kind of like clean and fresh and really nice. This one in here, I wanted to talk about this one even though it's not an empty. This is a custom blend I did in vanilla marshmallow zucchini. It was like the toasted marshmallow with the creamy zucchini and vanilla bean noel or something like that. This is a blend that I really love. This one kicked some ass. I mean, I would almost always throw 2 tarts in when I was melting this, but my mom was here, so I only threw in 1 tart because I didn't want to overwhelm her. It didn't matter because the 1 tart, it threw like a friggin' champ. This one was strong in a 24 watt hot plate. It was everywhere. I love this blend. It smells friggin' amazing. That vanilla bean noel with a very sweet, creamy zucchini. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to continue to melt through this bag, and I will, once I'm done with this, I am going to go back and reblend this, repurchase it again. This one was one of the highlights of the week, one of my favorites of the week. So much so that I wanted to talk about it, even though it's not really an empty. Okay, this next one here is Lasting Scent Candle Strawberry Wedding Cake. Amazing. I absolutely love this one. Good throw in a 24-watt hot plate. Now, this is one of my favorite strawberry white cake, I know it's wedding cake kind of scents, because it has more of a fresh picked strawberry scent instead of the other ones, which tend to be more of a sweeter strawberry scent, to me at least. I absolutely loved it. Now, I do admit when I first put it on, it wasn't throwing super well, but it got stronger as it went on. You know what I mean? So initially I was like, oh, like it's there, but it's not really there. And then like as it went on, it started to blow me out of the water, but it was like a slow but strong thrower as it went. I do admit that I didn't like this one on hot as I do on as much on cold, because when it was on hot, it smelled more like a sugary strawberry instead of the fresh picked strawberry that I get more on cold. But I have a lot more of the strawberry wedding cake I need to melt through. Yeah, friggin' amazing. It just smells like a bakery or something. It's awesome. Okay, the next one is Mariposa Candle Company in Mimosa and Mandarin. This is an absolutely gorgeous, oh yeah, that's an absolutely gorgeous, just fresh citrus scent. Really, really good. I melted this twice in the 18-watt hot plate. Since it's 100% soy, I tend to try to migrate this one towards the lower wattage hot plates I did. This one had like a low to a medium throw in my entryway. It was like there, but I had to go searching for it a little bit. It wasn't overly obvious. So this would probably be something that was good. That would be good if you had like company over and you wanted to have something nice and like fresh, but you didn't want to overpower them, or you didn't know if people liked, you know, fragrances or whatever. I have historically gotten better throw from Mariposa Candle Company, so it could just be this one. It could have been my nose that day. Who knows? But it's a really beautiful scent. Yeah, I would still repurchase that one. Absolutely. It's gorgeous. The next one here is from Mimi's Tarts. This was 2 flowers and blueberry ice cream scoop bread. This one kicked ass in the 24-watt hot plate. One of my favorites. It was just a really nice freaking blueberry, oh my god, blueberry creamy bakery scent. Absolutely adored this one, and the 2 flowers was just perfect. I mean, the throw was just, it was kicking ass. It was just really good. I don't know what else to say about this one. I really loved it. I really loved it. I have a lot more from Mimi's Tarts that I need to be getting through here. Okay, from Rainbow Melts, these were 2 Danishes, 2 bundt cakes. Caramel hot orange Danish. I melted 1 bundt cake at a time in the 24-watt hot plate. The throw from a single bundt cake was decent. It was somewhere around a high to a good throw. Not too in your face, but it was good for when my mom was here, because, you know, I don't want to like kick her in the face. That'd be really rude of me, right? This one is like a really sweet orange, doughy smell. I would absolutely buy this one again. It's not one of my favorite fragrances to the point that I would like need to hoard this in like 3 bags of brittle, but it was really good. I really enjoy orange scents and caramel scents. Yeah, that smells like breakfast, like a sweet, doughy breakfast scent. That one is, I really enjoyed that one. The next one here from Rosegirls is a sample. It was a chunk in Florida key lime pie, serendipity, and vanilla ice cream. You guys may or may not know, I'm really not a serendipity person, and this one, when you smell it, you could definitely get the serendipity. Yeah, but you can smell like the vanilla ice cream in there, and you can get a hint of the Florida key lime pie, but it's mostly serendipity is what I got at this one. This one, the throw wasn't super good. It was like a medium to a high throw on my 24-watt hot plate in my kitchen. I wouldn't seek it out again just because it's not my fragrance preference. I keep trying serendipity, saying maybe I'll come around to it. Everyone seems to like it. You know, I don't want to completely stop melting it, but it's just really not my thing. It did give the room a nice ambiance, but like I said, it wasn't a kick you in the face throw, but it was still like a medium to high throw. Okay, this next one here from ScenSei. So there, so you can kind of see it from ScenSei. I got this in like the low flash sale a little bit ago. This one is in strawberry limeade, key lime pie, and cakewalk overpour. I did chunk this up into two parts, and I melted it both times in the 24-watt hot plate. Now, her wax is 100% paraffin, but it's like a soft paraffin, so you would almost not think it's paraffin. This one I have classified as a medium throw. This is another one where it smells amazing on cold. It's a really nice fragrance, but unless I was within like a 6-foot radius of the warmer, I really couldn't get a whole lot out of it. It could have just been that these these fragrances are a little bit more, you know, light or something like that. I'm not really sure, but it is a really, really nice smell. Now, I will say the one thing with ScenSei wax that I don't like is I always struggle to get the wax out of the warmer plate. I'm a big fan of the freezer method. That's how I do my wax. And normally with the freezer method, I can always just push it with my thumb and it'll just come out. The ScenSei wax, I always have to run hot water on the back of the warmer plate, and I have to get a butter knife and I have to get in there and wedge it out every time. I think it's just because it's that softer paraffin wax. So the fact that for me it's harder to get it on my plate, I've noticed actually I don't melt my ScenSei a whole lot because I know for me it's harder to get it out. So I don't know if you guys there have the same experience. I mean, I should probably just pour it out when it's hot into an old glass jar because I do that occasionally, like with scoopables and stuff. So I probably need to adapt myself just to how I do the ScenSei wax. Okay, these next two ones here are from 30th Street Crafts. This one here is a chunk that I got in the Simply Sensational Sampler in Lavender, Vanilla, Pink Mallow. I really like this one. I put it on upstairs in the 24-watt hot plate, went downstairs, came back up. It filled up the whole room. It was really nice. It was really beautiful. I was really enjoying it. So I have to throw on this one as good. Now my husband, he walked in the room and he had this weird voice. He's like, it smells perfumey. And I'm like, yeah, that's the Tart. He's like, it smells perfumey. And then he repeated that like 5 times, which is basically his way of trying to tell me in his weird way, you know, cute husband, annoying way, that he doesn't like the smell. But I like the smell. It was a really nice lavender smell. And I'm normally not a lavender person, but it's like a powdery fresh lavender with pink sugar, sweet smell. I really enjoyed this one. The throw was good. You know, I had to shut it off. It broke my heart, but I really enjoyed that one. Okay, this one I melted last night, also from 30th Street Crafts. This one is in Rocky Mountain Cucumber Melon. This is a really nice, sweet spa scent. I really like cucumber melon. The throw from this one, this was 2 Cameo Tarts. I did throw both of them in the 24-watt hot plate. And the throw was high. You could definitely smell it. You didn't have to search it out, but it still was not overly overpowering. Gave the room a really nice ambiance, but still a little on the stronger side for sure. So, oh my god, that's amazing. And it's so creamy, this cucumber mint. It almost makes me think that there's like an ice cream scent in there. It's really just smooth. Really, really love it. I'm really loving everything I'm melting from 30th Street Crafts so far. Very impressed with the throw that I've gotten. Okay, from Two Timing Tart. Peacock Plumes is the first one that I want to talk about. This one is yuzu, bamboo, teakwood, and lemon. Now, I've melted this one twice. The first time I melted, and this is both in the old wax formula. Now, I have on my spreadsheet here that the first time I melted it, that I got a pretty good throw and it was present in there and I liked it. I still love this smell. It is an absolutely beautiful green, woody smell. I absolutely friggin' love this. It may smell maybe a little bit more masculine to some people, but I like it. Now, when I melted this time around, 3 cubes at a time, once in the 24-watt, once in the Glade, I really didn't get a whole lot of throw. So I don't know why I would have had 2 vastly different experiences from the first time I melted a clamshell to the second time I melted the clamshell. So I'm going to classify the throw for this one as a medium to average out between the 2 experiences that I've had. But it is such a friggin' beautiful scent. I would still rebuy it. I would still absolutely rebuy it and then maybe melt it in a lower wattage warmer because, like I said, I don't know why the experiences varied so differently. This next one here is Vintage Photo. I don't have a description for this one. It's kind of like a powdery fresh spa floral scent. It's a gorgeous scent. Becky is just amazing at making these blends. Now this one is also in the old wax formula. I couldn't get a whole lot out of this one either. Unless I was very close to the warmer, I really couldn't smell it. Now I really wish I could get more out of this one because it is absolutely beautiful. I would repurchase this for sure in the new wax formula, which definitely has better throw than the old wax formula, and see if I could get at least a medium or medium high throw out of it because it is such a beautiful scent. But I was not having a whole lot of luck with that one. Now everything else in this pile from Two Timing Tart threw a lot better. So this one is, sorry, my voice is going. I'm super excited about everything today. This one is This One Time at Summer Camp, which is toasted marshmallow, twigs, leaves, berries, and smoke. Now, my sister-in-law, I had sent her a box and sent her one of these clamshells. She texted me a week ago, and she's like, have you melted This One Time at Summer Camp? She's like, you need to. It's friggin' awesome. So I went upstairs, I dug out my clamshell in this one, I immediately put it on. I absolutely agree. The throw from this one was a high to a good, and this is in the old wax formula. Man, it was there. It was there. You could smell it, and you could definitely get that toasted marshmallow, woodsy scent, but it doesn't smell like, even though it has smoke in there and it's supposed to kind of be a campfire sort of smell, it didn't smell like overly campfire, gross kind of smelling. It was just a really nice outdoorsy marshmallow smell. I absolutely love this one. And like I said, the throw was high to good in the old wax formula. So that one is definitely a winner. And let's see here. This next one here is Buttercup. This is sweet tea, jasmine, and vanilla perfume. This is a really nice, feminine, fresh scent. And to me, it almost takes on a sort of like thick, musky scent when it's melted. The throw from this one and the new wax formula was a high. I really like this one. You could smell it as soon as you walked in the room. It was there. It was very, very, very freaking beautiful. This is part of the line that she just had for A Princess Bride. Oh man, Becky, you just like rock it out when it comes to doing these scent blends. I love this one. The throw was definitely enjoyable. Okay, this next one here is Shemar More in a Tux. This is one of the best ones of the week. Holy moly, did I love this one. This is blue sugar, sandalwood, and champagne bubbles. I love blue sugar. I love sandalwood. I love like champagne, effervescent-y, fruity scents, right? This smells great. It throws great. And it lasts friggin' forever. Now, probably, I think I kept this on about 10 to 12 hours each time. And by the time I hit the 12-hour mark, you could still smell it. Almost as good as you could still smell it when it first started. So it probably could have gone longer. Sorry, my voice is kind of cracking here and I'm coughing. But I absolutely friggin' love this one. This is in the old wax formula. I could not be happier with how much I love the smell and the throw. I mean, it filled up my entire room. Oh my god, I friggin' love this one. You can get the blue sugar and the sandalwood, I think, are a little bit stronger than the champagne bubbles. This one is one of the highlights of the week. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm almost scared to see how strong this one is going to be in the new wax formula because it's not too strong. Like I said, I enjoy a medium scent in my bedroom, but man, this one is more of a kick you in the face kind of throw. Absolutely love that one. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, the last one here from Two Timing Tart. This was something I got in a flash sale. It's pomegranate lemonade. These are these 6 really cute pink or maroon ghosts. Really, really cute. Now, normally I would throw 3 of them in at a time, but since my mom was here, didn't want to overpower her with smell, I only threw 2 in at a time. I melted it each time in the 24-watt hot plate here in the kitchen. The throw from this one and the new wax formula was a high. It was like present in there. It was very tart, and just very, very tart. Ooh, very fresh and very summery. I really liked it. Now, the throw, the first time I melted it, seemed to be a little bit stronger than the second 2 times I melted it, but all 3 times, though, it was still at least a medium-high throw. Probably more of like a high to good throw the first time I melted it, and more of a medium to high throw the last 2 times I melted it. But I really enjoyed this one, and those ghosts were just really, really friggin' cute. Okay, this next one here from Victoria's Designer Creations was a macaroon, macaron, whatever, and Santa's macaroons, macarons. This one had a high to good throw in the 24-watt hot plate. It smells to me like a minty bakery scent. And probably some berries in there. Now, I know it's Santa's, and I'm very suggestible. Is that a word? Suggestible? But it does take on more of like a Christmas scent. Anytime I get berries and mint, I think in my head mixed together, it reminds me of like tinsel, which reminds me of Christmas. But this one was definitely a quality wax product. Like I said, the throw was high to good. I really enjoyed it, and my mom liked that one too. Okay, from Vintage Chic Scents here. So I think I've got, Frankly My Dear. Okay, so this one was a 3-pack of roses and Frankly My Dear, and then this one was a clamshell and Frankly My Dear. This one was, I think, before she tweaked the wax formula. This one was after she tweaked the wax formula. So let me start with these here. So Frankly My Dear, it's eucalyptus and spearmint. Let me smell this. Ooh, yeah, okay. So this one, when I melted it which I think is before the wax formula got tweaked, these little flowers here, once I melted 1 flower, one time I melted 2 flowers. Both times the throw was about a medium, so it was there, it was filling, it was giving the room that ambiance. I enjoyed it still, but the throw was just not, it was about a medium throw. Now, when I melted this one, which, you know, is from middle of February, which I think is after she tweaked the wax formula. The throw from this one was definitely better. It was a high, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really nice eucalyptus and spearmint scent. It's just fresh and it's spa and it's just beautiful. So yeah, I would absolutely repurchase that one again from Vintage Chic Scents. Okay, this one here from Vintage Chic Scents. This one is in Mr. Sandman. This is rosemary, mint, peppermint, eucalyptus, and spearmint. All sorts of friggin' mint in this one. So this one I have melted before. So this time I melted it. It was a high throw. It was like, you know, you didn't have to really search it out, but it wasn't overpowering. I just really, really enjoyed it. I think this is the second time I've melted it. The first time I melted this, I think I had a cold and I really couldn't figure out what was going on. So I wanted to remelt it when I was healthy. Yeah, this one definitely has at least a high throw. It is really nice. All sorts of mints in that one. Okay, this last one here from Vintage Chic Scents. This is Pod People, which is cactus and sea salt. This one I had classified as a high throw, once in the 20 watt, once in the 24 watt. It's good. It's cactus and sea salt. It smells to me exactly the same as cactus and sea salt that all the vendors carry. Better noses out there may be able to pick up variations in the different vendors. I really can't. I still enjoy it though. I really like that scent. And this one is a high throw, which is probably all that I want. I don't think I want this one as a good throw because it's a very strong scent anyway, and I like it that it gives the room that, you know, that setting and that ambiance without being overpowering. So that one is definitely a keeper. Man, my voice is just going here. Okay, I got two here from Yankee Candle. This first one is in Splash of Rain. This one I had melted in the Glade Warmer upstairs. It's a nice floral scent. I think it's supposed to be like the scent of flowers before the rain or after the rain or whatever. I have this one as a low to medium throw. It smells nice. It's a really nice floral scent. It's nice and clean, but I just really couldn't smell it upstairs in my bedroom. I did melt this as I was going to bed, so I would like to remelt this, you know, like during the day so I could better assess it, but as of right now, it's nothing to write home about. This one from Yankee Candle, I melted yesterday, Fruit Fusion, in the 18 watt hot plate, which is a Yankee Candle hot plate, and this one I got like zilch out of. I'm telling you guys, I cleared my nose outside, walked in, walked upstairs, walked down, walked through the entryway, back to the kitchen, back to the entryway, you know, trying to figure out when I could hit that scent transition. Nothing. I'm telling you guys, nothing. So, I don't know. Like I said, Yankee Candle has some really nice fragrances, but the mouths really seem to be a hit and miss. And I just filmed like a big Yankee Candle Tart haul that I don't really know why I bought it all, because I bet only 1/3 of them are going to throw decently at all. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that one I really got nothing out of. Okay, this one here, I'm finishing melting this morning. This is in Paint the Town Pink, and it is in Fruit Loops Birthday Cake. This one is absolutely friggin' adorable. It is just a really cute piece of wax. It was this miniature loaf with all of these different Fruit Loops and wax on the top. I know Paint the Town Pink is not in business anymore. I've only ever melted 2 things from Paint the Town Pink. Both times they've been great. Absolutely great. This one was great. I think I got 4 melts out of it while my mom was here. It's just a really sweet Fruit Loop scent. I don't know why I'm saying was, because it's melting right now and I can smell it. So, okay, I'm stupid. But I really enjoyed this one. So I don't know if Paint the Town Pink will ever come back in business, but if she does, I will be right there trying to place an order, because I think that her wax so far, of the 2 things I've melted, I know it's just 2, but it's been really good. It's cute wax, it's thrown well, it smells great. So this one is a winner. And I got that one in a D-stash. Okay, getting closer to the end here. This is Super Tarts Pink Butter Brickle. I melted this last night in the 24 watt hot plate. It was like a muffin sized. I think she calls them mashup tarts, right? It's one of her mashup tarts, which is like one of the bigger muffin things. I probably could have cut it into half, but I threw the whole thing in there. It smelled really good. It was a good throw, maybe more of like a high to a good throw, something like that. But I bet you know what? People get better throw out of stuff sometimes the less wax that they use, but I was still very happy with the throw. I mean, it filled up this whole room. It smelled great. God, that is just a really nice pink sugar butter brickle scent. It's like thick and creamy, but you can get the pink sugar, but in this one, when it was hot, it was a nice like mix of the pink sugar and the butter brickle, and it was not overly pink sugar dominant. So I really, really, really love this one, and I think I have one more mashup tart in this one from Super Tarts. That one is definitely a keeper. Love it, love it. Okay. Oh my God. Tiffany candles. Sorry, I can't even hold them up anymore. That one was a 3-pack of scallops and rosemary mint. I melted one, I think I melted them 2 times, or 2 scallops at a time, but I had like 2 packs of it, so I had to finish this pack up. And I melted it in the 24-watt hot plate. It had a high throw. It was, you know, like, I don't know, I keep repeating myself, that it was like present and there, but not overpowering. I really love her rosemary mint. It's really sweet and kind of candy-ish to me. Absolutely keep her. I really like this one. Okay, now I'm on to the last one, and I want to tell you guys, I'm finally an adult. I am finally a friggin' wax adult. And you know why? I've like gone through puberty, my voice has been cracking, and like I'm finally like an adult because I have finished my first Tiffany candle scoopable. Yes, I finished my first scoopable. You have no idea how happy I am. I'm feeling like I'm actually getting more experience here with wax. So this one I got a while ago. It's in pink sugar and rosemary mint. I want to thank whoever that was that posted on our Facebook group page one time and recommended this blend. I don't remember who it was. This was not my own creation, but I freaking love this one. First of all, her rosemary mint is amazing. You guys already know that. Man, mixed with the pink sugar, even more amazing. Now this one is definitely stronger on the pink sugar than the rosemary mint. It's like 65% pink sugar, 35% rosemary mint, somewhere along those lines. Okay, you guys have been telling me on these videos in the comments, like, because I've been complaining about that ScenSei plug-in bulb warmer, you know, for months, how much it sucks. And I know people have said, you gotta melt like a Tiffany scoopable in there. And you know I'm stubborn like an ass, so I just kept melting ScenSei in there in Glade and was not happy with it. So one day I finally threw a scoop of this in there, and lo and behold, that thing threw. And it threw pretty darn well. Now I have a bathroom that's fairly large, probably about the size of a small bedroom. So it's you know, it's not like a super enclosed space, but I could, as soon as you walk in the bathroom, you could smell it. It was there. So I've been melting this like every night. I've been throwing in, you know, like an ounce of it every night. I absolutely friggin' love it. And this one lasts a really long time. I've kept it on before for over 12 hours and you could still smell it after the 12-hour point. So yeah, okay, I know. You guys have been telling me this. Duh. Okay, I finally got it. Melt Tiffany candle scoopables in those plug-in bulb warmers, because that is the way to get them to throw. And I have a big Tiffany's candle scoopable haul that I have to film up here too, because I kind of went crazy and I was like, I finally figured it out! You know, so, okay, I know. But this one was absolutely amazing. I would absolutely repurchase it again. It is a great blend. The scoopables are great. They throw well. Yeah, I love it. Nothing else that I can say other than just, I'm so proud that I finally finished the scoopable. Okay, I think this video is going to be like 30 minutes long. I've been talking a long time and now I'm out of energy and I have more videos to film. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope I wasn't too annoying. I know my voice is probably a little abrasive and manly. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.